everyone, welcome back to some more Deus Ex Shifted. We're here at the free clinic, and we're going to walk around this for a little bit and see who's here, what they may be able to tell me about the NSF, assuming any of the civilians have seen anything. We don't look very much like a cop, so hopefully people aren't too shy to talk to us.
I heard a lot of shooting outside. They told me to come in here.
It's probably for the best, then.
All these people, they're sick. They got the plague, don't they?
They might, yeah.
I'm staying as far away as I can. I don't want to get sick.
Smart girl.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of Washington. I was there when the NSF overran Squalnomi, back when they were called the Northwest Secessionist Forces.
Were you at Squalnomi?
Yeah, it was night. They came in with thermoptic camo and we never picked them up on any of the sensors. What a goddamn mess.
I didn't know.
Had a hard time sleeping after that. Didn't do real good on the psych evals either. Got drummed out in short order.
The Army probably didn't want to have any reminders hanging around.
Yeah, and now look what they got. NSF in downtown Manhattan. Same guys that nearly whooped us in the Northwest. Bet the brass remembers Squalnomi now.
Oh, wow. I can imagine having nightmares if a group of people snuck past radar and just murdered your whole camp. Interesting to hear him say it as well. Sounds like he was on the front line, and it sounds like that they almost lost to the NSF. It's not what I remember reading in the news.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
Oh, hello.
Please proceed to the examining room.
Sure. So we have services. DebTac services? I have no idea what that is. This looks like most of the stuff I would expect to find at a free clinic. We need more of these, actually. A lot of people could use help.
It's all ice cream and lollipops. That's what the nice man on TV said.
Oh.
When the weather changes, we'll be lost, and no one will know who anyone else is anymore. Like the pricking of my finger. Something wicked is about to be known.
I wonder what she's talking about. She sounds prophetic, doesn't she, with those statements?
If you think you have gray death, please pick up an information packet.
That sounds so robotic, just to hear her say it like that. How horrible. I guess it's, well, the disease is spreading around, killing everyone, right? So, I guess it's just...
Plague victims can have their medication mailed to their homes at no additional cost.
She just must say it so often that there's just no emotion left in her voice.
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing all right?
Yeah. They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
Okay, we already suspected that since we heard NSF talking inside that place. Family First, Healthy Living Services, guest speaker Gilbert Renault. Informational series brought to you by the caring people of this community and by VersaLife Insurance Company. It's the second advertisement for VersaLife I think we've seen. I think they were in the remake as well. Oh, wow. Are these all dead bodies? Yup. Yup, all dead. Wow.
Vectors. The vectors are all wrong.
Disease vectors?
I was in the biochem department at the college. I know what I'm talking about. It's not a class disease, not just poor people. It's hygiene. That's where it starts.
Well, yeah, that just makes sense. Keep yourself clean, and odds are you'll avoid infection, unless it's airborne.
I don't think it's contagious at all.
Wow, well, I don't know if I believe him. I don't know if I believe him.
I want satisfaction.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
You know, rich people don't get Grey Death.
Don't make me call security.
Like Mr. Billionaire Bob Page. He don't have it. The president don't have it. I never seen a movie star who's got it. You don't have it.
Sounds bad.
Wait your turn.
Let's be nice, I suppose.
You should be more appreciative. By helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me, when there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone.
I don't believe you.
And I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not.
Wow. I can imagine everyone's furious and frightened. There's a disease that can't be cured running everywhere, killing everyone.
Thank you. The ones with the plague can be so stubborn sometimes.
Don't mention it.
Let me express my gratitude. You can have the automated care plan for $1,200. That's at a 40% discount. Or a med kit for $180.
Those are really expensive, and I'd rather not have either, so no thank you.
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Oh, what a jerk. Let's take a quick peek at both the paper here and the terminal. Grave times. Drown the ceremony of innocence. Party in the blood-dimmed tide. Lose all conviction. Featuring Oblivion. Pretty and Twisted. Tiger, DJ...
You are not a recognized user for this device.
DJ Velo, The Gibson Cowboys, and Brewer's Phrase. March 17th, 100 credits, one location, Undernet. No guns, no knives, no morals, no thing, nowhere, no cops, yes sign, yes sex, yes dance, yesterday. Everything is permitted, nothing is free. Sounds like a rave advertisement. Oh man, it's a long time ago. Let's see if we can hack into New York Com. Oh, I think I mentioned this before. We will always be successful at the hack. It's just we won't have that much time to peruse any emails that are here. We're going to quickly look and see if we can find any passwords or whatnot. We don't have enough time. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't really read any of it, but I didn't see any logins or passwords while I was there. I would really love to put a second point to computer, but if I want to take low tech all the way up to master level, then I'm gonna have to start doing that immediately.
Got a few credits?
You have the plague?
Nah. Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view, if it's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel.
One of the doctors can help you.
Thank you.
One thing about the warehouse district. You've got to know which buildings are safe. Some have armed guards.
Thank you for that information.
You must pay the doctors in cash before treatment can begin.
I thought this was a free clinic.
I kind of like it better in here.
So would I, but she's really annoying.
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300, but if you want augmentation work, you need the bots.
No, I'm not interested.
Never mind.
As you wish.
Plague tests are free.
You are really annoying, Miss Nurse. What do we have over here?
Who will help the widow's son?
Excuse me?
Oh, Sorry, I thought you were someone else. The NSF are playing right into our hands. I don't hear much about it, but I know the signs. There's gonna be an announcement soon. We just have to give DC a little push.
It all sounds so... It sounds so mysterious. Alright, we're gonna try this, assuming that she doesn't turn around. Oh, no we're not. 4 tools? No
Please
way.
do not disturb the other patients.
As you walk up and disturb him.
Not now. Please. Leave me alone.
Poor girl. Wow, everyone in here's sick, but we found some useful information nonetheless. Yep, we discovered that there's a freight elevator that goes to the roof of a large building in the water tunnels. And the NSF are operating out of the Osgood place. We know where that is. It's just outside into the east, I think?
Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help. There is no cure.
How do you know?
They show you stuff in the military. You want to know the real battlefield? It's microscopic. We can't even see it. Lucky for me, I got immunizations, but that guy... Well, once you're infected, you're infected.
And what about me?
I don't know. You got lucky. Not a bad thing to be.
Oh, man. I'm up to date on, I think, all my immunizations, my boosters. Which reminds me, if you're watching this and you don't know when your last booster shots were for, like, lockjaw, or tetanus, and or what's some other ones that are pretty frequent? Tetanus is one of them. Whooping cough, I think that's bundled in with it. You might want to go and check that out, because you do not want one of those diseases that are very easily treatable with a vaccination or booster for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's terrible. Absolutely nightmarish. Alright, let's keep looking around. Over that way. Drink more. Think less. Fair enough. Let's see, do we have anything secret over here? No, there's nothing that I see. Let's talk to the gentleman standing all alone. Oh, hello. We have a pass key here. From New York First Federal Bank. We regret the breach of security in your New York First Federal account. We here at NYFF obviously take such measures seriously and will hold you in no way responsible for damages incurred. All of your assets prior to the unauthorized transactions have been transferred to account number 947761 with the PIN number 2867. We suggest you change this PIN number as soon as you've had a chance to verify your new account. Again, our most sincere apologies. Rest assured that NYFF will ensure that such intrusions do not happen again. Well, that's interesting. We already had a passcode for this. So this one is... One second, everyone. I really want to do this. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is for a separate ATM. If you know the passcode, you should always use the passcode instead because there's more money in the ATM, well, for us at least, if you know the passcode. Once we actually have 100%, I think that it won't matter for us.
Stay out of the ton, bro. Bad shit going down.
Yeah, but we already took care of it.
NSF got the whole building.
Not anymore, sir.
Best thing, hide your piece and lay low. That's what I'm doing.
That's still a smart idea, especially because there are terrorists still on the street. Chinese lunar mine operational. APR, Beijing, China. Beijing, actually. Chinese authorities today announced that their state-of-the-art Zhao Enlai lunar mining complex is operational and functioning at 100% capacity. We are pleased to be making significant progress, not just in pushing back the boundaries of exploration for all humanity, but in developing the lunar territories in a way that benefits the Chinese people and the global market. Said Nihai Lam, Chinese Prime premiere. While the United States and Nigeria still dispute China's claims to the lucrative Polisomne and Mar Crisium regions, Chinese construction has proceeded apace as diplomatic negotiations continue. We feel we have some valid claim to those territories, certainly, said Robert Holden, Secretary of the Interior for the U.S., but we prefer to find an equitable arrangement that would allow our countries to work together in developing man's first real home outside our own planet. The first ore delivery from the factory will be launched by mass driver tomorrow and should arrive in Earth orbit by next week. Holy crap! Wow, someone has a base up there on the moon and is beginning to harvest it for resources. I didn't think there was much up on the moon to harvest. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. And be delivered by mass drivers, so they'll shoot it at an angle so that it circles the Earth. I suppose then it can be picked up and then brought back. So this fire escape will lead to Paul's room, if I remember correctly, so we don't need to go in there yet. Actually, we've already been in there, so there's nothing else for us in the Ton Hotel. Okay, everyone. Just quickly started and stopped. We have some awesome music going on in here. Again, weapons are allowed beyond this point. Do we hear anything behind the door? Holler, I think, or Heller? Heller, I think. I bet you that's a pun on a beer, but I just don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't drink. I actually can't tolerate alcohol whatsoever. Red Star? Super 45. Remember the old Colt 45 commercials. Oh, a unisex bathroom. I'm assuming that's a sink? Geez, somebody's not a urinal. No, that looks like a urinal to me. No one in the bathroom. I like getting to know the layout of the place, though, first. Oh, sounds pretty busy. I think we're supposed to imagine that this place has a lot more people in it than we see here.
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here, across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was mad. He gets crazy when he's mad.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
Oh, okay. I know what this is. This is the girl we're supposed to find. I think she's around the corner right here, then. It's like Johnny. Actually, I don't know if that's Johnny, but I'm pretty sure it is.
What I'm telling you, girl?
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how it don't play with me, this amateur, unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out what you want.
All right, we are definitely not letting this happen.
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. Or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitters on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. Go on. Jesus.
A bad feeling about that guy.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into smugglers.
Right, the weapons dealer.
Hey, you shouldn't have threatened Johnny. Soon as Jojo finds out.
Your father asked me to look for you. He'd like you to come home.
My dad shouldn't have hired a hitman. Stupid way to get himself killed.
Who's this Jojo?
You can't touch Jojo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think you can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo. You get home so your father won't have to worry.
I can take care of myself. Thanks already, now leave me alone.
I really doubt she can take care of herself if this is the company she's keeping. This is what she wants to do. Very well. Part of me has already regrets getting involved, but I'm not gonna let whatever his name is, his daughter, at least be threatened like that. Hello, police officers. I think these are normal cops. Hello, sir.
Talk to one of the guys in green. You Natko's running the show today.
Sure, I love that accent. That is incredible.
We've been asked to direct pedestrians to the Underworld Bar. You'll be safe there.
Alright, very good then. Anything else around here? Let's check down these little... whatever these are. No, nothing. Oh, but I do see some shotgun ammo. Although I don't tend to ever use it. I have to take it anyway, just to have it. I don't think we can sell ammunition or anything of the sorts. The Underworld Tavern. Let's take a wink. Alright, so let's explore more of this place. Actually, it looks like she went right back here to the tavern. She didn't even go home. Anything to do on these public access terminals? A warning from Project Mayhem. If you are reading this, then this warning is for you. Every word you read of this useless fine print is another second of your life. Don't you have other things to do? Is your life so empty that you honestly can't think of a better way to spend these moments? Or are you so impressed with authority that you give respect and credence to all who claim it? Do you think everything you're supposed to think? By what you're told you should want? Get out of your apartment. Meet a member of the opposite sex. Stop excessive shopping and masturbation. Quit your job. Start a fight. Prove you're alive. And if you don't claim your humanity, you will become a statistic. You've been warned. Tyler. That sounds quite similar to something you might read on Craigslist. I like staying inside. Okay, so we got some ATMs over here. Let's give them a read. Let's give them a pillage. Oh, okay, so hold on. So what is my login here? 947761. Wow, it's funny. I cannot possibly remember this without actually writing it down. 947761 2867. $36. Well, it's something. What's that other one? 54 something 54. 543654. 5654 5544. No, must be using it across the screen then. We can still hack this terminal though, or should be able to, and get money out of it, assuming it has anything in it. A small benefit for our hacking ability. I believe that one would have had $18 had we, had we hacked it. So.
I ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut.
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time.
Guess I have to do something. Yes?
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
So do I trust some street punk called Jojo to get me pharmaceuticals? Trust him with my wife's life?
I thought ambrosia was an urban legend.
Jojo probably just wants to sound like a player. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know what to say. You just have to do what you think is right.
Especially in a situation like that, do you actually buy the drugs? The possibility that not even going to work, but it gives a chance for in this case, your wife to survive? Or do you not trust it and she just dies from the disease?
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of anyone hiding a large generator?
Not exactly, but if it's anywhere, it's probably in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
Sure.
Sure.
The tap's out. Only bottles.
I'll take a beer.
Beer, please.
There you go.
I think we'll need one to talk to this gentleman here, if I'm not mistaken. Or we don't need to talk to him, but he'll ask for one. So let's go ahead and get the beer. Hey, sir. Oh, I like his jacket. He's a pretty good-looking guy.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
You mean that guy smuggler across the street?
Already know him, huh? Too bad. Hey, how about I tell you about something you can't hear from anybody else?
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
Sure, probably it's confidential information. We're not supposed to actually be told it. But sure, I got a beer.
What do you have for me?
You have this beer.
You can have this beer.
That one's warm. Get me something from the bartender.
That was from the bartender.
What'll it be?
Beer, please.
There you go.
Try this again.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires. Big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Sounds actually very true. Very much like something that they would do, doesn't it? Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I just want to drop the soda here. The soda? The beer here. I have no interest in it.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. The Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
Interesting. So he flies one of those stealth copters that we read about briefly in Alex Jacobson's area. Okay, well, that's really handy to know. I guess we'll be bumping into him later.
I think your friend is going to be all right.
What about Johnny?
I gave him a good scare.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but if he gives you any more trouble, just tell me.
I hope he doesn't think I ratted him out.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll straighten him out as well.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I know the code. It's 3316.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
That's incredible. I thought she gave us the way to get to smugglers, actually. A different way to access him. So this will be a pin. 3316. This is the warehouse. District access. Looks like I remember we got a bunch of these laws I have to get rid of. We can play pool, but I always lose the pool ball even still time. Ready for a shot. Yup. So again.
Joe Green, Midnight Sun, glad to know you. What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now.
Wow, he's really perceptive. I do not want to talk to the press, so just leave it there. Hello. Wow, I never noticed that before. It actually comes down into here, but I can't get it out to the little spot there. Should she be going back to her father?
You could at least let your father know you're alright.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
He never got nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done. Let's leave it at that.
Mind your own business.
Well, at least we can tell him that his daughter is safe. I think we'll call the session then at that. Just some more talking to everyone and exploring. Or, well, you know what? We are here. Let's give this a shot. So, we should have a way to open this sewer. Let's see where this leads us. Hello, and he's hostile. Let's see if we can't knock him out. He's just barely in range, or just barely out of range.
Aren't on the New York City sewer maps. Weird. I have no information on what you might be getting into. It seems worth following up.
I'll agree with that. It definitely does. Let's see if we can get this guy right in the head. Nope. Doesn't figure he moves just as I try to hit him, and he sounded the alarm. This is going to be very tricky now. Oh, hello. He's right here as well. No, he's just too far outside of the range of the crossbow. Use a pistol and just engage in combat. Let's do that.
Sergeant. Is that you? Nope. Shh. Wait for... Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Well, that really worked out. Didn't even have to use a ballistic... whatchamacallit, ballistic vest. From security to J. Stewart, MJ-12 chemical insertion. Our security grid is now online and active. We perform a thorough system test every 12 hours to ensure integrity in expectation of the shipment from Hong Kong. If you would like to monitor our status, you can access the grid with the login MJ12 and the password Cryptitat, or however you say that word I can't pronounce. So hold on. Let's see, so we have a new MJ12 Coup d'etat. Oh, whoa. Lockpick. This actually kind of really worked out for us. I always thought this game, when it came to ammo clips, that you discarded the entire clip when you reloaded, which would make a lot of sense. I really wanted more games to work that way. Unfortunately, no. You still count all the bullets inside the item in question. Open this, but then it must have shut again. But I see another terminal here. J12. I guess we'll find out right here if capitalization matters. It does not. Here. Oh, that is a turret. That's a tripwire for the gun. I do not feel like walking in there. I don't think we have to go that way, if I remember correctly. So we will not do so. Mod. I would love to have that, but this is probably very dangerous to swim in. So can I take this up? I can. Okay, let's save it and give this a shot. We've cleared out this area. Actually, what's that over there as well? Wow, there's a biocell there. This could fall down there, jump down there, and fall. That would be a lot of damage. Just for a biocell. I don't think that's really worth it. I would love to have the weapon mod, though. So, let's give this a shot. We have enough med kits that we can always just restore if we need to. And then I think we can just use one of the other health kits. And now we can just... Oh, did I not even pick up the thing? I did pick up the thing. How are we looking health-wise? We're looking okay. Oh, he didn't make it. Hazmat suit power supply used up. Okay, so we're done with that. This place looks terrible. There's a sentry gun. Same one here. Some flamethrower ammunition down there. I'm very nervous about walking in this area. These guards are armed with, at the very least, some assault rifles. Save the game. Now let's do this.
This area is an old water treatment facility. I wonder what all these paramilitary types are doing down here. But considering what the smuggler said, I would imagine this is where they're holding his friend, Ford Schick.
So, I didn't get a good look at the place, but it seems to be some sort of circle or oval going around. Maybe to get this guard. They don't look like they're following any set control route either. Oh, someone's taking a little bit of damage walking too close to a barrel or something.